So for this video, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a really nice complement to your PA post play and your Y corner play, because your user is going to have to kind of be a little bit more cognizant of anything breaking to the inside of the field, to where you got the post, you got the cross. Well, now we're going to stay in an attack to the outside with this play called Y stick halfback angle. Now, it's another max protect play. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with cover 3 hard flats. And what you're going to see here is that we're going to max protect. And then from there, what we're going to do is we're going to drag the RB receiver. We're going to smart route the X receiver. And then we're going to put the B on a fade and motion him left and hike it as he passes that left tackle, just like we did before. If you remember correctly, we did this motion. We either had the post going from left to right or the cross going from right to left. Neither are going to happen on this play, but what's going to end up happening is we're going to do a flood concept to the left side of the field. And a lot of times what happens is people are expecting some type of inside breaking route. It's going to leave this X open. We've shown you this on a video in the past about this X route. It's a really nice route where it goes, and it appears that it's only going to go to the 45-yard line, but it goes much deeper than that. Watch what happens here. We're going to move this over here. This is against cover 3 hard flats. We're going to hike it as he passes that left tackle. You're going to see that the RB is going to be our first option, and then we're going to throw it to this X receiver. See how he gets all the way to the 40? And watch how deep this route is, right? It's supposed to only go to about the 15 yards, so it actually goes a full 20 yards. When he does this, it goes outside, comes back, and then just stops. And that's why we drive him off that other player, and you're going to be able to get this pretty open right there. And a lot of times the reason why is because we're using this as a nice opportunity for ourselves to use it as a change of pace throw. People are waiting for the ball to go to the inside. We throw it to the outside. The user is not going to be there, and you're going to have a really nice opportunity. That was against cover 3 hard flats, so you should expect that to be the most open, right? Well, let's watch how it does against cover 3 cloud flats. Again, max protect, RB drag, X smart routed, and then move this guy over. Make sure you put him on a fade because you do want him to kind of get to the left side here. You got to hike it right there. He's going to go up the field. You're going to see it against cloud flats. It's going to sit there the same exact way, and you're going to be able to get those yards, right? It's going to make your user really, try to figure out where the ball is going to. If they start trying to commit to, going to the outside, then we're going to hit them with in-breaking routes. Against cover 2, you're really going to be a little bit more, you want to take that drag a little bit more often. It will get open, the X will. You're just going to have to wait a little bit longer on it. So watch what happens here. I'll make sure that we go ahead and do the same setup here. This is against cover 2, middle linebacker in deep blue. You can see this guy's going to go over here. The RB is going to be your route. If you wait long enough, the X will get open. You're going to see how that worked out, because what ended up happening on that route is the vertical hook took that player. If you can see here, let me make sure that you see on this instance, the vertical hook right here, because of these two routes that go down the field, they went ahead and they went and this guy took them down the field, right? So that is a case that could happen depending on how they're doing their coverage. So definitely look for that, and that's going to help you out. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to redo my cloud flats, right? And I'm going to put the X on a deep blue, and then I'm going to do this same setup. See, it's going to look like that, and then we're going to move him over. This is against your cover 2, so you're always going to look for the X first, settle for the RB. B goes down the field. Does he go and man activate? He does not. See, we can do this, and we can high point past that if you have a little bit better opportunity. That's when they played a little bit deeper, right? That's where you should be throwing underneath. If they were to do this where they did not change their vertical hooks or play them deeper, like by resetting the cloud flats, all I'm going to do is just put the player in a deep blue, right? I didn't change it to where I redid the cloud flats. And you're going to see here it's going to be a little bit different. And that's what we showed you on the first example, is that where you're going to see that when we hike this ball here, that guy's going to take the field. He's going to go all the way down the field with him. And you're going to see how that guy's going to get open. So you can see if they're going to redo their cloud flats or not by using this as a test. If they do, then the throw should be, like I was mentioning before, it should be to the, let's make sure I got these guys in Tampa 2, should be to the drag. So say they do the cloud flat, they reset them. Then when they reset them, you'll see that the ability to throw it to this drag is really the essential throw, because you can high point that and you can definitely get it in. It's just going to be one that you're going to be relying on your players. You see that you get that player and you get your easy yards. So it's just something that I'm going more towards a cover 3 is what I'm looking for. But if they do cover 2, just read it. You can tell if they're doing cloud flats or not, and don't be afraid to hit the drag in order to get your 4 or 5 yards, because you didn't get the absolute desired coverage that you wanted, but you're still going to get your yards that you need.